So I'm melting in the greenhouse, but I thought I should take a moment to try some of the different varieties. So over here, not the softest, but I think this is sugar grape. It's alright, but it's not like majorly sweet. I think I've taken most of the sun babies off. Have a look. I think these were sun babies. I guess sugar baby is slightly sweeter. This one, tangerine ribbed. Little bit misshapen, but what's the flavour like? It's alright. Quite fleshy. Okay. This looks very similar, but it's not. This is Dr. Whitey's Yellow. I think this is a heritage variety. A bit more fleshy than the tangerine ribbed. It's alright. Now let's take a bite of tangerine again. I think the tangerine ribbed has slightly more acidic taste. Yeah, Dr. Whitey's Yellow is a bit average. There's not a lot of seeds in it though. So maybe it would be good for making a sauce. It is quite a big tomato. But yeah, the tangerine ribbed, I think has a slightly better flavour. Excuse me. Okay. What else? Okay. Tigerella. Slight, oh, I can hardly see it. Slight stripes on it. I think that one needed to be a little bit riper. Not a tiny tomato, but okay. Yeah, I think I've already had a sugar grape. Had a Tigerella. Look at these varieties. Ooh, money maker. This is supposed to be your bog standard red tomato. Slightly bigger than the Tigerella. Not as good flavour, I don't think. I think there's a bit more flavour of the Tigerella. Okay. Anti-Madges, which is Anti-Madges is like a very small plum shape. It's okay, but I'm not going wow at it. So So what's my conclusions? Because this is supposed to be an experiment. I think it not only comes down to taste, but also yield. Now the sugar grape, yeah, let me take you off of here a minute. So the sugar grape has got quite a few trusses. So sugar grape produces well. The Dr. White Cheese Yellows, these are kind of like beef steak. I wasn't amazed by the amount on them, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, it might be slightly more than tangerine ribbed. So I think sugar grape's okay. Some baby, they are tiny. I don't know if it's worth it. Yeah. I think sugar grape is slightly bigger than the Sun Baby, so that's alright. Wow, what is that beef steak sort? Elsa Craig. Maybe not the best to go in here in the greenhouse. I can't tell on the taste on that. So yeah, I gotta pick a few more up there. So Tigerella, I've had quite a few. They're a bit like Moneymaker, but I think slightly better tasting. No, tangerine ribbed. Yeah, I suppose I've had quite a few on these two, of the tangerine ribbed. They're just starting to turn. So I'm sat here amongst the outdoor tomatoes, and I think it's true. You need to support them. The weight of the fruit. I've got a pole there and it's barely enough. Really, I think any kind of beefsteak ones, even these Romas, they need a cage rather than a pole. So I'm cutting back any excess leaves, trying to lessen the chance of blight. I know it'll get here eventually. And picking any ripe fruit. So let me show you the difference between a couple of different plants. This really bushy one is Paul Robinson. This is a beefsteak. It's a bit of a mess. But over here, this Roma, I've cut back to just the fruit, and it's resting on there, so it looks a bit sad, but hopefully it means that the fruit will ripen. So yeah, I just gotta heavily prune this to give the fruit a chance. Well, that's what I cut off. Now what is left is not a lot. There's, what variety is it down here? Have a look. It is Tom Principal Burgess, and they're not very big. They're like small plum tomatoes. The ones over there that are green, those are Roma. Over here, this small one. I hate cobwebs. Is Costalito Florentino. We've had very little on them. They haven't grown well. Roma's okay, but what has grown really well is Paul Robinson beefsteak. It's the second year I've grown them. The second year they've done well. The foliage did well, and look at the number of big fruit. So I think Roma possibly I might grow next year, and Paul Robinson beefsteak. But the other ones, I think I'll give them a miss. Fortunately, this big one has split, but I will pick that one and that one. Some of the plants are doing better than others, but I think my back can't take anymore. It's time to go home. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.